Hello Internet, welcome back to our Faulty Bionics series. It's a terrible name, but it's the best I've got. So we've been spending the last couple of episodes setting up our base, getting our brazier squared away. We looted some of the nearby houses. Unfortunately, it is now daytime, which is not great. Is it really day 2 already? Day 62? Did it start me on day 61? That's a bit interesting. I wasn't really paying attention to it. Anyway, it's 9 a.m., so we really can't venture out into the nearby houses because we are located more or less smack dab in the middle of town. We did loot some of these houses, but I don't remember which ones, so that's unfortunate. Didn't mark those as explored. And yeah, we really don't want to venture out. We've already dealt with some monsters, and we took quite a bit of damage. If you look, our arms are in bad shape. We did get a motorcycle jacket at some point. It was specifically listed as armor, which is not incredible protection, but it would do a lot to most of the basic zombies. Aren't going to penetrate that. What's the coverage on that? 95. Yeah, mostly not going to get through to our arms or torso anymore for the basic zombies. However, our legs are still vulnerable. Our head is still vulnerable. Are we wearing... Did we pick up a motorcycle helmet? I could swear we did. Helmet. Can you put the visor up? Covers your head and chin, leaving space in between for you to wear goggles. What about... Can we activate that? Activate... I don't see it. Pick up the motorcycle helmet. Motorcycle helmet. Take off the filter mask, because I don't think that will fit under the helmet. Filter mask. Wear the motorcycle helmet. Activate... Cannot activate the motorcycle helmet. I thought we could toggle the... So basically, if we come over here, there's no great way to see this. What does the upstairs look like? Let's peek before we go up. Yeah, it's not a great... I was going to show you where exactly our vision radius extends to while wearing the motorcycle helmet. We can't really set up to do that right now. I do think we'll leave it on just for that added safety. Let's go ahead and pull our stuff over here. Really would like to clear out. I mean, since we can't go outside and we're not tired, we might as well. We would either be reading or we would be setting up our base. Setting up our base is pretty boring. We do have an active glow stick still. Let's check our books for first aid books. Because if we're going to read something, it's going to be first aid. Because we want to get our first aid up to try and remove our leaky bionics. Because our bionics are going to cause us, I'm imagining when we finally get tired and I go to sleep, I think they're going to wake us up like every 20 minutes. I don't know. I haven't played a damaged robot character in a long time. Cyborg, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I meant to say cyborg. We do have a basic first aid kit book, but it either doesn't raise your skill or it only raises it to 1. I don't remember. Yeah, we really did not get any first aid books, huh? Pop culture, no. Let's read the pamphlet. We already have first aid 1, that's why I say it would only take it to 1, which wouldn't actually matter because we started with a first aid of 1. So that's really unfortunate. We can go ahead and drop all these other books for the moment. Actually, we want them all on the same pile. And I don't think we can craft raise primary skill first aid. Yeah, we could build bandages, but that requires antiseptic. For some reason, makeshift bandages don't increase your first aid skill, which is something that has always bothered me. I know it's just boiling rags, but how is that any worse than dumping antiseptic onto a bandage? It's not medical either. So first aid is one of those that's pretty difficult to craft raise because it almost always requires antiseptic at low levels, and we just don't have a high enough quantity of it it's antiseptic now. We don't have enough of it to really squander it on these recipes. And what bothers me as well is that even though we use disinfectant on this bandage, it does not have a chance of disinfecting. All that's doing is disinfecting the bandage itself, which is basically as good as boiling bandages. So I never understood that differentiation. But anyway, complaints aside, let's drop our nails. We could grind our skills instead of reading because reading was so slow when we were trying to do it. Let's eat something. We have almond milk that will go bad over a short period of time. We'll eat the fruit first, I think. Drink some almond milk. And we're full and slaked. Let's, geez, I don't know. I guess we clear out some of this crap. We really don't want to damage our nail bat. Let's wield the crowbar. Get our crowby out. Our strength is probably the lowest I've had on any character in recent memory. Because our strength is only 10. Is 11, excuse me. Still pretty good, actually, but not amazing. Dump that. Bring this over. Yeah, I like having big open spaces in my base. I don't like a lot of clutter. I do like having a table, but that's really all that I like having around. All this stuff can go. The lamp, everything can just go. I don't want any of it. Looks like we did break some stuff. Let's haul all this. Hello, child. I have a crowbar out. You've already spotted me. I guess we fight with a crowbar. This is the second enemy that has found its way downstairs. They never used to really do that. So I'm getting a little worried about that. Zombie spotted. Yes. Why are you in my kitchen? Let's get our nail bat out. Nail bat. And let's rest until... I'm guessing it's our scent. Don't run. Rest until you catch your breath. It seems to have migrated out of the building. It has to be our scent. I can't really think of anything else that it would be. Let's go back down and haul that child upstairs so we don't have... No. Haul the child upstairs. So we don't have a corpse in our basement where we're sleeping. Because corpses, I don't think there's like disease in the game or anything. There was at one point attempts at, the whole vermin system, but then that kind of, people didn't really like that very much. What is on this pile? Yeah, we can haul all of that. We can take all of that. Move everything up here. That will be our unsorted pile. I really hate setting up zones on camera because I know it's kind of boring to watch. I usually try to be pretty quick about it. But, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to set up a zone. First and foremost, the unsorted... We actually don't want our unsorted pile there. We're going to move that over here. Do we want it over here? Yes. Because we kind of want it out of the way, and we want it near the stairs, so we can just drag everything down, dump it on this pile, and then it will sort into the other piles that are up here. So I think that is a fine place for that. Go ahead, add the unsorted pile. Unsorted right there. Go ahead and we'll just set up basic piles. I don't want to spend too much time doing this. I know people again find this pretty boring. Let's go ahead and throw a food pile down over yonder. Throw down a drink pile. Here is fine. I just want it to be separate from our food so they don't overlap. And I would like drugs as well. I like having a medicine pile. We actually don't need that to be near us really, so we can put it all the way over there. Is there anything else? We want a books pile. Books pile. We want that near the fire. This is fine. And then we will drop down a... What's the other one I wanted? Is it... What's it called? Spare parts? Is it spare parts? Is that what I want? Spare parts. We can stand on that for crafting. And then... I would also like... What's the other one? Oh, tools. Yes, tools. Which we can put right there. And that should be fine. Save and sort out my loot. And this will take forever, of course, which is fine. We have a lot of rags and scrap materials that are going to need to get sorted. Sorted out every possible item. And you'll see we left behind clothing and random crap, CBMs. Let's check out the restaurant guide. It should give us some maps of the road. You should read it on the surface. Okay, well, I'm going to forget it exists, but okay. We do have some food, which is fine. We have a lot of it is very perishable, however. So probably going to be eating a lot over the next couple of days because like these TV dinners are going to go bad pretty quickly since they're not frozen. Our health is very bad. We do have a lot of bandages, but I would like to boil some so that we don't have boiled. We don't have that recipe. How do we not have a boiled bandage recipe? What are our... we don't have skills. Okay, it's probably survival, I would imagine. Survival. Let's grind our survival to 1 really quick. Survival. What can we make? Fish bait requires macaroni. No, don't ever waste food on something we're not going to use. We're not going to make a dozen hammers. I do usually go with bindles. Let's go ahead and make, we're at 50%. Let's go ahead and make 5 bindles. That was very fast. What's our skill at? Where is, oh, survival 1. We did it. Okay. I'm guessing that's what we needed. Boiled. Still no, huh? Okay, I'm going to pop over to the item browser real quick and see what we need for boiled bandages. Requires cooking. Which is dumb. Because you're literally boiling a bandage. Okay, we of course don't have a cooking skill at the moment. And we don't really have water or anything that we could grind our cooking skill up with. We probably do have a skill book for cooking. But that's going to be slow. We don't even have a cooking book. Okay. Well, okay. So we can't make bandages. The reason I want to make bandages is because boiled makeshift bandages are nearly identical to regular bandages. Regular bandages will heal you for slightly more, but boiled makeshift are fine in a pinch, and I usually like to save proper bandages for emergencies. I really don't have to. It's not, like, they're so close that it's not that relevant, but I usually do that anyway. And our health is in pretty bad shape, so I would really like to restore as much health as possible, especially because we're probably going to be sleeping for much less time because of our bionics. And again, I still don't know if that's true, but that's what I expect to be true. There's probably nothing we can do to raise cooking, I would imagine. Yeah, soapy. We can make soap water. Soap water raises your cooking skill. Are you kidding me? Of course, we can cook some things. We can mix our alcohols, which wouldn't be a bad idea, but we don't have enough to really grind that all the way to 1. We can cook the TV dinners, which, again, is fine, but we're never going to get it to level 1 from 2 TV dinners. Plus, once we cook them, they're on an even shorter clock, because I believe once you cook them, they have like 24 hours before they go bad. Okay, so we've cleared out most of the area. We've set up our basic... Your vision pixelates. Yeah. Set up our basic layout here. I suppose we should have dragged a chair over here for eating with a table. I think eating with a table gives you a positive 8 with table. Oh, so I don't need a chair. I'm guessing maybe 8 with table and chair is a even higher bonus. I don't really know how that works. I mean, I don't have anything to do. There's a corpse by our front window that is not pulped. There's a zombie to our east. What is going on with this zombie density? Come here, please. I would like to kill you to clear out my house a little further. Smash. Grab the cash card. It's a 0 battery. And we'll take it. I don't know if we have one or not. Cigar. Peppermint patty. I would love to go pulp the corpse over there. Is that a dog? Hot air. Why? It's a Rottweiler corpse. They are pretty dangerous. Let's take a peek down here. It's exposed. Immediately walked into vision range of 1. Okay, so we'll wait for that one, yeah, to come up here, and we'll deal with that. Okay, nail bat is a very good weapon. And again, we do have good torso armor now. Let's just wait and make sure nothing else is coming. I don't know if it's worth it to go down there. With the superstore nearby, there's probably a lot of monster density. I'm a little nervous about sleeping. Oh, we never made a bed. We should do that. A little nervous about sleeping down here since we've had multiple zombies come down these stairs. Hot air. Is it just the fire creating hot air? What's our temperature looking like? I mean, we're fine. Our stats are terrible. which is a combination of, well, hallucination is the main thing, and pain. We're happy. Life is good. I don't think it is. I don't really know what's going on with you that you're happy. What's the light like? Cloudy. So we should be able to build it over here. Can you drag a makeshift bed once it's crafted? Makeshift bed. Fab 2. Okay, well, let's grind fab. Sorry, it's a boring episode. Every episode so far has been a little bit boring. Fab 1. Wooden frame, no. Sling is strings. No, we don't want that. Shoulder strap. Can use rags. Yes, we want that. So make, I don't know, 6 missing. Yes, just use more rag. How? We failed 4 times. Uh-huh. What's our fab? 29%. Well, you're missing rope. I thought it was only... Uh-oh. P fab. Thought it was only... short rope. Yeah, I don't want I want rags. We use so many of them. Oh, and there's no way for us to get more rags without going upstairs. Well, can we get to the bedroom? It's exposed to the street. There's more corpses up here. What is going on in this town? How do you all know? Oh, good, it was a peek. I thought I had accidentally stepped into the window. Let's back up. Smash the sofa. Because it's right here. Grab the rags. Jeez. I don't want to expose myself to the south. Because I feel like that's where the monster density will be. We should peek every step before we go. Okay. Okay. Another corpse. They're dying on our windows, but they're not... You're a regular zombie. Oh, God. Okay, only one saw me. Back up. Go hide in the basement. What are you even doing up here? Okay, I'm getting nervous living here. Frankly, maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I should be, you know, a Cataclysm elite who knows what he's doing. But I'm not. I'm super dumb. Internet, I'm not a smart guy at all. Let's drop our rags over here. In fact, drop everything that we don't really need over here. Well, is there... What else can I make with fab? Is there anything that just uses wood? Knitting needles, splintered wood. Yeah. Make 10 of those. Okay. And that, I would imagine, would take us... We're breathing smoke. Okay. Give me my stamina back. What's our fab at? 73%? It's fine. More, P fab. I know it's boring, internet. I don't know what to tell you. We'll make 7 of them. You're knocked to the floor. How did I keep crafting? Malfunctioning bionic causes you to spasm, fall to the floor. You are stunned. You are knocked to the floor. You tremble and shiver. Fab is now level 2, so we can make a bed. We are now tired as well. Let's move off to where it's cloudy. I don't know if you can move the bed once it's done. Make the bed. Knock to the floor again. Also, lots of zombies dying upstairs. It's still daylight. I was going to say maybe we can go up and check, but nope. Let's move it to where there's not blood. This is a makeshift bed. Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and put our fire out. And we're going to try to sleep. Oh, except we want to... I think we will use some disinfectant just because it's early game and I need to really be out moving around. Grab the bandages. So we're going to apply... I don't know if light actually affects... Is there still wood in the fire? There's not. Give me a small piece of wood. I don't know if working in the light will increase our quality of bandaging and stuff. So I'm going to turn the light on just in case that it does. Apply antiseptic. Which one did we already disinfect? The left arm. Go ahead and disinfect the right... Well, the torso. Torso is more valuable. Apply bandages to torso. Nope, that's aspirin. Okay, bandage to torso. arm, arm, and we'll also bandage our head, just because the torso and the head are the most valuable hit points. At this point, both of those body parts are pretty protected, but it could be better. So we've closed these doors. Okay. We should hear. I have poor hearing and heavy sleeper. But being downstairs with a closed door between us, you know what? Put some shelving up there as well. I don't know if this actually will really do anything. No, don't. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if the shelving, there's stuff in the way. Who cares? It's like a baseball bat. How hard it's like a golf ball and some garbage. Should be movable. Okay, let's pull this up. Collides with, yeah, okay. Grab it, move it north. There we go. Okay, block this, and then we'll put this one in here so they can't diagonally move out of that doorway. So this should give us some warning if you hear whump. Hey, I was about to go to bed. You ripped my backpack and our cargo pants. Pulped corpse. Okay, haul that out of there. I'm real worried about the amount of zombies that we're seeing. We're gonna try to sleep. I suspect we're gonna get woken up by either zombies coming for us or our bionics. Sleep. Don't set your alarm. Start scratching your left arm. Did it wake me? It did not wake me up. You feel extremely itchy. Okay, so they don't wake me up as frequently as I thought. We're stunned and knocked to the floor, yet we are still asleep. Okay, our health is also not recovering at all. Okay, slowly. Bandages on your torso were damaged. You start scratching your torso. So we only slept for like 5 hours, I think. So that's not great, and we're not tired, so we can't actually go back to bed. I've complained about this a lot. It's one of the things in Cataclysm that really irks me. If your character is not tired, you basically will never fall asleep. So that's a little frustrating because whump. Of course, man, they're just I guess it's our scent. I don't know how they keep finding me. It's got to be our scent. It's the only thing I can think of, because they obviously aren't hearing us sleep, you know. Close that up. Well, I mean, now we have to spend the rest of the day down here, and by the time it's nighttime, we'll probably be tired again. Let's go ahead and get ourselves something to eat, which will raise our cooking a little bit. Let's go ahead and TV dinner. Dinner. Cook TV dinner. Yes, make one, please. What did that do for our cooking skill? 16%. Not great. Not terrible. Oh, what is that? Is that what a TV dinner looks like? On our table there? That's not great. Let's go ahead and eat that. Eat the cooked TV dinner hot. Great. Lots of calories in those. We're still in minimal pain. Well, we were just in a fight, I guess. We can go ahead and drop the antiseptic and bandages, as well as our new first aid kit. Finding a lot of first aid kits. You'll see our arms are still basically exactly where they were when we went to sleep. So that hurts a little bit. Man, okay. This whole episode is just going to be boring. I was hoping we could sleep and then get out to loot a little bit more, which is much more entertaining, of course, than sitting in a basement reading or crafting the same thing over and over. So we can't really raise our cooking. We could start working on tailoring. We could raise our fab even further. Survival, we also would want to up at some point. First aid is a priority, but we can't actually raise first aid currently. We do have a mechanics book we could read. All those things are valuable long term. What do we have in the realm of weapon stuff? Maybe do we have any like blunt weapon training things? Augmentative. We did get knife fighter's notes somewhere in here. Yeah, knife fighter notes, which I think increases cutting weapons, but I don't see anything related to blunt or melee. We have some gun books, throwing book. Yeah, I don't see anything that would be melee or blunt weapons. I think the blunt weapon is like it's baseball or something, has something to do with it. Okay. Yeah, so none of that really interests me. Reading has been very slow. Let's read. Let's go back to reading Fab to 4. Nothing's really jumping out at me, and there's really nothing I need to learn. We could learn rifle skill because rifles are probably what we'll end up using long term. It's not like we have anything else to do. You start scratching your torso. Did that? It did. That stopped me from reading? Okay, read. Your vision pixelates. You learn about rifles. You're extremely itchy. Zombies dying upstairs. We, once we start moving out every day and we start fighting zombies around the base every time we go in or out of the base, we're going to start clearing out the nearby enemies. But, like, them showing up constantly at our base and stuff and moving into the building and into the basement is definitely not something I've experienced in recent memory. So, on the one hand, I'm actually, like, thrilled that that's a little bit different now. But on the other hand, I'm like, man, that's annoying. So I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion about it. We should. This whole episode sucked. Sorry. Like, I'm ready to end the episode, and I didn't even do anything. I feel like we didn't accomplish anything. But, okay. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with me. I'll be back with more Cataclysm in the near future. And it seems very likely that we're going to head out and loot in the next episode. That should be much more exciting than watching me read in a basement. So, sorry about that, but it's part of the game. Thanks for being here. See you next time.